I am Issei Sagawa and have eaten Renée. I am Issei Sagawa, a Japanese man who gained notoriety for killing and cannibalizing a young woman named Renée Hartevelt in France in 1981. At the time, I was studying literature at the Sorbonne University in Paris. I had been obsessed with the idea of eating human flesh since my childhood, and I finally acted on my desires when I met Renée. I invited Renée to my apartment to read poetry, but I shot her in the neck with a rifle and then began to eat her flesh while she was still alive. I have no excuse for what I did, and I deeply regret my actions. After my arrest, I was declared legally insane and sent to a mental hospital. However, due to my wealthy family's influence, I was extradited to Japan, where I was released without trial on the grounds of insanity. I spent several years in mental hospitals and received therapy, but I continued to harbor my cannibalistic desires. In the early 1990s, a Japanese magazine published an article about me, and I became a media sensation in Japan. My infamy grew even more after I appeared in a number of documentaries and interviews. I even wrote a book about my experiences. Many people were outraged that I was being celebrated, and I received death threats and hate mail. Despite the controversy, I continued to profit from my infamy. I appeared on talk shows, in art exhibitions, and even starred in a number of pornographic films. However, my fame eventually faded, and I now live a quiet life in Tokyo. Looking back on my life, I am filled with shame and regret for what I did to Renée Hartevelt.